probably, I think many a times we hold on to certain understanding, certain perception of maybe a person, certain perception of a situation. You have this perception because it's so loaded, it is so magnetized with pain, it is so magnetized with um, past, that it is very difficult to see it in a better light. But I think with this ancestral healing that has happened, uh, and that I'm not doing so the ancestral healing that is happening here, one version of it had already happened in Bhutan. Okay. And then I brought that, and then I started doing it with my teacher, um, Master Mahalaya. And it's like fantastic to see how situations change and how much you are in control. So you are in control of it. So we keep thinking the other person's perspective, because we are doing the work, we are putting but when you reach that tipping point, then it doesn't matter who is on the other side of of you. It's your work. So probably it's been amazing, and for me, I think
very good. आपकी 12 साल की तो बस फलित हुई.
absolutely. But there is a lot that you have to make peace with, So I think all this while it was that I'm right. I'm the thing that I am right. What I'm thinking is right, and putting in the light how it is not, the other situation is not good for me. I was so head bent on it. That the right. And although I've been hearing Master Chua saying it is not about being right, it is it's about being kind. So kindness always supersedes truth. It supersedes the right at times, because truth which is blatant, truth which is loaded with harm, is of no use. So certain things that you realize maybe when the time is right. It's all about the timing also. So I'm just seeing how this eclipse season has even, and I've tried really hard, really tried very, very hard, because this year I think my theme for healing was this part of my life. And so I just dedicated, beach mein mujhe laga ki I'm wasting my time keeping this theme, maybe, let me work on other stuff and this will show up. But the wait was worth it. So thank you, especially the people who work with me in the ancestral healing. I think because it also opens a lot of things within yourself. There are so many knots that you have within yourself. And like I said, when you are trying to see a problem from a higher perspective, that the learning that are coming through is basically because of a situation. If that situation would not have been there is no learning, right? Then you can just walk through your life normally. But when you are in a complex situation, when you are in a situation where probably you feel stuck and you are so desperate to unstuck, or just move forward, that is when you start thinking deeper and deeper and trying to find ways in order to heal a particular situation or to turn around a particular situation in your life. And you keep making those efforts, and sometimes you give up also. And sometimes, you feel that probably, this is not meant to happen. And maybe you create your own plan B and all of that stuff, right? So, but again, at the back of the mind, if you take it that this is for my highest good, or this is because I am being chosen for doing a higher work. So in ancestral healing, I think those 4 days we've done, a higher work. It's not only related with the issue that we are dealing at our personal level, but the 7 generations of our lineage. And to be able to see through a situation, a pattern from that perspective was a blessing. So I'm sure, like, for all of you who were part of the program, and those who are not, probably, you can request for those sessions. They are now recorded. But if you don't give up on yourself, and you keep looking for opportunities for healing, and when I say healing, it might sound like, paise dene padenge, ye hoga, yeah, there's so much work, but that is what is like, you know. So you will have to keep working on the lessons. You will keep have to work. Uh, Either you accept it that maybe you are never supposed to get married, you are never supposed to get a right life partner, or you are never supposed to get the financial freedom that you are looking forward to, or you are not supposed to carry a baby. There are so many truths that we are dealing on a day-to-day basis, that if we have worked on it for a long period of time, we give up. We say, probably this is not in my stars, or this is not supposed to happen. But like, if you surrender and you say, like, let me at least clear all the resistances that I have within myself to attract or to create this particular situation in my life, and you surrender, you wholeheartedly surrender to the process, you wholeheartedly surrender, crushing your ego, putting your ego behind, and accepting that probably, it is all about me. So when it is happening in your life, I would say at one point of time, you should forget who is on the other side. Just play the game single-handedly. You play your game in the best possible way. And when I say you play your game, it is like, uh, you know, nobody can come in your reality if they are not a match to it. No situation can occur in your reality if it is not a match, if you are not a match to it. So somewhere you have the seed, or you have the weeds, or you have a particular pattern within yourself, which is either in your awareness, or it is unconscious or subconscious. So when you accept that, instead of giving up, or just cribbing about the situation or the other person on the other side, I think the mere act of taking responsibility, that I will do whatever, 50% of the work is done just by taking that responsibility. And the next 50% is by surrendering yourself, that, I will not bring up my ego if the work has to be done through me. Okay. So it's not done by me, but through me. Okay. And that is what makes the whole difference, because when you remove the I, that I am doing it, or I am putting so much of an effort, but instead you say that so much effort is being, put through me. I'm just surrendering myself to the process. It opens up, the blockages that you have, it opens up. Also, if you're having some kind of seeds or weeds or patterns, you also allow them to be disintegrated by virtue of being very, very conductive, or very, very receptive to a particular energy. Okay. So you have to understand that, when we talk about the divine light, you're a small part of the divine light. So when you understand that, that you are a drop in the ocean, or the light in the divine light, you have all the qualities of the divine light, or you have all the qualities of, and this doesn't come from a place of ego, but it comes from the place of empowerment. Okay, so my internet connection, are you feeling that, or I am fine?
Yeah, it is a little flaky. Yeah,
It is
it
a
is a little flaky. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a minute, I'll switch. questions before we proceed? Hi Shivali, hi Parati, hi Sumita, hi Geeta, hi
Hi,
Nisha.
Sarvam.
Yeah, any questions? Okay, no questions. So basically, it's almost like 35 days of between the two eclipses. So the first eclipse that we had was around the full moon of Virgo, and then we have this another eclipse today, which is happening in the other part of the world. But eclipses are a powerful time when you are able to connect with when you can basically observe a very, very hidden pattern within yourself. And when I say hidden pattern, basically we all understand that in our life, obviously, um, there are things happening that are not supposed to happen, or that we probably would want not to happen, or we would like to expedite a certain part of our life or certain dimension of our life, but we find certain resistance, right? And it could be that you've done a lot of work and still you are not able to find the why. Why is it happening to me? Or why is it happening? Or why is it happening in my reality? So eclipse is a great time because you are able. So there's a shadow that is cast, right? So there is a, like I said, in the higher uh, the macrocosm, you are seeing a phenomena which is also happening in the microcosm. So, like there is a solar eclipse that is happening now. The sun is connected with your solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra is a seat of lower emotion, which is a seat of, all kind of, uh, uh, I will not say negative emotion, but all kind of emotions that probably um, require work. Okay, a lot of work. So this is a good time uh, to be able to work on those, uh, deep-seated resentments, maybe, or patterns that are not are holding you back in order to work in certain area of your life. So whatever is happening at a larger scale is also affecting you at your own personal reality level. And like I was saying, my moon sign is Libra and Tula Rashi. So, whenever, and my sun sign is Pisces. And again, there is, we had the first one in Virgo. So, Virgo is like the opposite sign of Pisces in the 12 constellations. So, for me personally, this time was a time of lot of introspection. It kind of tested your grit. It kind of also, gave me something. When nothing works, then what you have to do? You have to surrender, right? So I had no option but to then surrender and keep doing the work that was coming. So for me personally, this has been a journey of these 30, 35 days, especially these 30, 35 days. And a lot of support. I got external support also. And when I say external support, probably, the support which I would have never listened to. So you have some kind of, family, friends, or people who come and say to you something, but you don't listen because you don't have trust. But this time, I just said, whatever is coming, let me just see what I can do best. So probably this is a good time for you to also reflect in these 30, 35 days. If you have gone through, any kind of emotional pattern, or you have gone through anything which is high or low in your life. Also, you can reflect your relationship with your elders, especially because we were doing this time, especially this time of Pitru Paksha, was a great time to connect with the blessings of the ancestors. So you have to understand that when you are born in a particular family, when you come from a certain lineage, especially, so for this incarnation, or the birth that you've taken in this lifetime, you get connected to a particular family tree, right? So if there are certain patterns that are recurring, Pitru Paksha is a great time to identify those patterns and heal them. So some of the things are not healed at an individual level. So no matter how much work you've done at an individual level, there are certain patterns that do not get resolved at the personal level, and you require maybe help and support from your, like we call them, the ancestral guides and all the good souls who are part of the family lineage to help them. Okay, so you, by virtue of being in the physical realm or by virtue of having a body, you can help all those souls who do not have a body or they are stuck in a particular realm and are going through a suffering. Okay, so for a physical body, the concept of time, the concept of suffering is very different as compared to souls who are not in bodies, and probably stuck in a particular reality. So, like we say, there are different levels of, or there are different dimensions in the journey of the soul also. So, whatever they face, or whatever, so not everybody can easily, pass away into or merge with the light. There are different levels or different layers where purification or purging happens in order for the soul to merge with the divine light. So many of our ancestors, by virtue of the karma that they have created, they get stuck into those various realms or various dimensions. Yes, you can. Right? So this is also a great time to help them. So I know, by virtue of being born in a Hindu family, we put in a lot of food, we do a lot of prayers. But again, this is at a very material level, right? So as you know that once you are in that loka, where you are in an emotional plane or a mental plane, you do not have a body. So obviously their problems are not related to food anymore. Probably they are related to, you can say, certain maybe compulsive nature. So one of them could be food. One of them could be food, or it could be related with eating good food. But there are other aspects also. But for a common man to even think in that direction is not possible. To be able to give them emotional healing, or to give them, or provide them blessings at the mental level or at the spiritual level. Not everybody has the capacity to think, at that level. So in the rituals, by virtue of giving away food or by virtue of treating people better in their name, you are kind of accumulating good karma that you, it's like decree in their name. So you just say that wherever my elders are, may the good karma that is generated comes back to them many, many times, and their onward journey is, is more beautiful, is more easy, right? So that is the whole intention of putting out food or donating in their name, because you, by virtue of being in the physical body, you can do it, right? I hope you guys are understanding, because I'm bringing a lot from the ancestral healing also into this session. So I hope you guys don't feel lost. Is it okay? Shivali says yes. Okay, so Shivali is not, because it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, so this is why it is so important. And like I said, when you surrender yourself in a group work, okay, when you surrender yourself for group work, instead of just giving food to your parents, or just giving blessings to your parents, when you start thinking, or when you increase your intention, or you expand your consciousness to basically think about more souls, more and more energy flows through you. Okay, so you can be limited in the material sense, right? So you will be limited कि कितने लोगों को आप खाना खिला सकते हो या आप कितने लोगों के लिए दान कर सकते हो. वहां पे you have a limitation. But when you are doing the energy work, and this is the beauty of doing the energy work, you are not constrained or limited by your resources. Okay, so the more you allow yourself to be of use or service to as many souls as possible, you are able to create like tremendous amount of good karma. You're able to create tremendous amount of blessings. And it's like, instead of, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, bottle में tap water fill कर रहे हो, you are now, working with maybe a river of water, blessings, or, even a sea of blessing. It depends upon how open you become to receiving and conducting these energies through you. So when we do this kind of energy work, when we're doing this kind of group work, you don't even realize, the magnitude of the blessings or the magnitude of energy that is flowing through you. And automatically, उसमें जो आपके छोटे मोटे, blockages थे या patterns थे, वो कैसे wash away हो जाते हैं. Because you are not just holding on to your particular family tree, or you're not only holding on to your parents or maybe, dada dadi. So you are thinking bigger and allowing yourself to become a channel or conduit for a bigger purpose. And that's why these group meditations, and for me personally, I've tried not to charge for these group meditations, because this is a beautiful way for for making all of you do that group work along with me. So it's also an opportunity for me. It's also an opportunity for you for doing a bigger work, right? For being responsible, or by virtue of collecting more blessings. And this is how you pay off your load. So the more blessings you generate, the more karma you can work out. The more karma you work out, the more karma can come to you, and you can move faster in your life. So everything, so you might not even require to take. So for example, you had to take 100 janams by virtue of just living a normal life. But when you surrender yourself to a spiritual process, you might just require maybe 20, 25 lifetimes, or maybe the half of it. So by being in the body, you can also work on the next life karma. You can take up additional responsibility. You can take up additional karma to work out and create more beautiful future for yourself at a soul level. See, I know it doesn't matter, what you're doing in this lifetime, ugly lifetime, ka mujhe kya pata, but it's just that that's the way it happens. So when you're doing good work, when you're doing these kind of group works and taking up bigger projects, that's how things work for you, right? Sometimes. Now, the beauty of all of this is that sometimes, so probably as a healer, I might have just like 10 people. There could be other healers where they have like more, 100, 200 people. But the person who anchors the student, or the person who anchors meditation, can also help, stretch the conductivity of their students, right? Or the people who are. So it can be that a teacher who is, a powerful teacher might have few students, but if the students are also evolved, they can do better group work. Okay, so that is also possible. So sometimes I've seen people get stuck with numbers, but you need to understand it's not about numbers. It's about how much a teacher can help, or how much maybe a facilitator, a healer, a meditation coach can help you increase your channel. So all of you will experience different kind of expansion in front of different kind of teachers, different kind of coaches. Okay. Now, for you also, it is important to understand that change. Okay. And then you can wisely choose. You can use your will to choose what kind of group work that you want to do. Because sometimes people say, oh, I attend this meditation also. Oh, I have that to attend also. And, because we are all spiritual shoppers nowadays, we want to do a lot of shopping and understand things. But you have to understand what a teacher does to you is also a unique relationship that you have with the teacher, you have with that coach, a unique relationship. So I know that, if I work with a certain master, there could be like, amazing masters. But when I work with a certain master, the kind of progress that I can achieve maybe in one sitting may not be achieved if I work with tens of sittings with different masters. Okay. So all of this is, it's like, it says that, when Buddha was born, he also ensured his disciples were born during that time. So a teacher always comes down with their disciples, right? So it's a beautiful relationship in the spiritual world. The relationships are very, very beautiful. So hold on to those relationships, because there is a reason to it. Not everybody gets attracted to every teacher. Okay. And then again, if you get attracted to too many teachers, you have to use your discernment to understand what shifts with inside of you. Okay. And that level of discernment is something that will help you utilize your time better. Okay. Okay. How you're going? Fine. I don't know why all of this is coming out, but maybe I'm in my Libra energy. I need to, So Libra is all about polarity, balancing the polarities. So it's like positive, negative. So like insaf ka tarazi. So you cannot see, but then you have to weigh out things in your life. So again, for most of us in this lifetime, we need to understand that material reality is equally important as your spiritual growth. This is the tone of the lifetimes that we are born in, or the era that we are born in. We have to balance material success and spiritual success. There has to be a beautiful balance between the two. If any of it is higher, lower, you will have to bring it to balance, because it will have its own implication in your life. If you're too spiritual and you're ignoring your material life, you will not be able to, meditate well, because then there are certain anxiety, because you do not have the freedom of time. So most of the spiritual seekers, for them, financial freedom means freedom of time. So I can choose how much to meditate. I can choose where I want to go, because I have material freedom, or I have good resources. So for somebody who is aspiring to be in this spiritual path, on the spiritual path, you have to consciously ensure that you are also taking care of your material needs. It's very, very important. It's like, it's intrinsic to the spiritual growth. Especially, if you're not planning to take sannyas, or you're not planning to, do that bhikshu wala thing, then chahiye. Okay. So just focus on it, that while you are doing all of this, you don't miss out on your material success as well, because that gives you a lot of freedom of time, and of energy and money. You can invest wherever you want. Okay. So Libra is that sign. So maybe, among all the signs that we've gone through doing the new moon and full moon meditation, Libra is the sign where you have to weigh out your excessives. So you have to see or bring the path of moderation in your life by being aware of what is it that is going out of balance. So for some it could be maybe too much of time wasting, or too much of eating, too much of watching TV, too much of just uh, uh, not paying attention to something that is important to your life. So this is the time of Libra to weigh out if you're too much dwelling into emotions, or if you're too practical. So my thing is I'm too practical at times, and I become I'm not able to see perspective. It happens, uh, like when the will really becomes very strong, your heart maybe it overtakes the heart. So you are just seeing your perspective. This is right. This is true. And if somebody doesn't follow this path, then it's he or she is not a nice person, and then you start treating that person or that situation with certain bias, right? But then you have to constantly keep balancing your heart and mind, because either way is an excess. So basically, if you've done the great invocation with me, there are three energies that we have to balance within ourselves. That is love, light, and power. So love is development of the heart. Light is, your inner light, or you can say your intellect. Okay, and power is the will energy, taking the action, doing the work. So these three energies have to be balanced in order to create the right kind of result that you want in life. If either of it is not in balance, you will become some kind of an extremist. Okay, and that is a sure short way to again get off the path. So you have to constantly keep reflecting that among these three energies, that is love, light, and power, which is my stronger one. And okay, I understand this is the stronger one, but then I have to start working on developing the other two, or maybe two are strong. I need to develop the third one, and that is why character building is very, very important. That is why you need to watch having that the eightfold path that we did in Vesak. All of that becomes important, because basically what you become is not about the money that you earn or the relationships that you have. It's like who you are becoming in the process of getting all of those things. So if you have material success, who you become is more important than having a great car or a good bank balance. But if you do not have relationships, good relationships, or people that don't think you don't have like 4 or 5 friends that you can count on, or relatives that you count on, that can be really, really sad. Okay, you can be really extremely wise and extremely intelligent, but if you do not have the will to create the right action, then you will see that you can have greatest of ideas, but nothing will get implemented, and probably you'll have a low material life. And again, if you have financial responsibilities, and if you have financial liabilities, again, your relationships suffer. So it's a balance that one needs to create, and Libra is a wonderful time for all of us to again balance out our life and see what is important. Is your life moving in the direction of what is important to you? So once again, for those of you who've done 12 dimensions of life with me, it's a time to reflect on the 12 dimensions, which dimension was weak, which are the top 3 dimensions for this year for you, what are your top 3 goals for this year, or, you can always set up a tone for a particular year or a particular month to work on, so that you have focus. Okay, so Libra is a beautiful, beautiful time to be able to just evaluate and see that how balanced you are in your approach to life. Okay. Any question? So now we will start with the meditation. Close your eyes. Deep breath. Be aware that your breath is the anchor that balances the spiritual and the material within you. So as you breathe in, be aware that you have the body as the material force, which is doing the action. But the source of this action comes from the spirit. And the breath is a beautiful, beautiful bridge between the unmanifested, which is your soul, and manifested, which is your body. So recognize the Libra effect, or recognize the balancing that is happening every moment of your life between the spirit and the matter within yourself. And as an observer, your whole game in this lifetime is to strike a perfect balance between the unmanifested, which is the soul, and the manifested. The better the coordination between the soul and the body, the better would be the achievements, the quality of life. Okay, so with that understanding, give more importance to this phenomena of breath. Allow it to become more deep, more expansive. Slowly and gently be aware of the heart. Be aware of the breath. Be aware of this breath moving up from the heart, going all the way higher and higher. Higher and higher. Lift this energy up to the throat, going all the way up to the ajna, going higher and higher to the crown, all the way up, 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 a few inches above your crown. Visualize a point of light which is like 12 inches above your head. And that is the seat of your higher soul. So be aware of this point of light 12 inches above your crown. So a portion of your body, or the portion of your soul, is inside your body, and a portion is outside of the body. And the more the soul is in alignment, and this alignment is caused through three major chakras: your heart, your third eye chakra, ajna, and your crown. the love, light, and power aspect within you. And slowly and gently allow this energy to move higher, higher and higher. Be aware that even today, the veil between the spiritual and the material world, due to Mahalaya Amavasya, is thin. So as you move higher and higher in consciousness, be aware that you are able to interact with your loved ones, with the souls of your loved ones, and especially those, the intention is especially those who are supporting your journey. So we or acknowledge the presence of such souls who are acknowledging, who are supporting this journey that you have taken in this lifetime, providing you all the support that is needed for you to be super successful in your life, in all the dimensions of your life, to be able to enjoy the physical presence at this time of the earth, allowing you to fully express yourself in the material world. Just say thank you. Thank you so much for the beautiful life that I'm leading today, for the wonderful life that I've created early in my life, and the beautiful future that is on my way. I'm so grateful for all the support, for all the love that you have provided me. Thank you. And with that, again, allow your consciousness to move higher and higher into higher dimensions. Visualize that now your consciousness is out of the planet Earth and you are able to see the solar system. Be aware of the sun. Just be grateful to the sun. Be aware that the life on this planet is a gift from the sun. So be aware of the sun and the solar system. And again, use your consciousness higher and higher. Visualize your galaxy, Kashkanda, and you are now moving higher and higher. Just allow yourself to just take your consciousness higher and higher into higher dimensions. And there, you're now able to see the constellation of Libra. Be aware of the qualities and the being of this great constellation, Libra. And be aware of the energies. To be aware of the energies of the planet Earth, be aware of the energies of the sun, be aware of the energies of the constellation of Libra. And again, you are moving higher and higher and higher and connecting connected with an infinite ocean of energy where everything is nothing. It's just an infinite ocean of golden energy, and you are now part of that consciousness. And from that perspective, just allow yourself to be a conduit of the energies. You say, I'm super conductive and super receptive to these energies, the infinite golden energy flowing through me. Now, just visualize a small earth in front of you, the size of a small ball. Visualize that we are all sitting in a sacred circle around the earth. And there is this pillar of light from the earth going all the way up into the spiritual realm. And we are all sitting beside each other in a beautiful circle. Just say, I'm super receptive, super conductive to the energies flowing through me. Now we will invoke to the Supreme God, to the Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels, to all the spiritual elders and helpers, especially to the elders, to the wise ones of my lineage, of my ancestors, to my higher soul, personally to my teacher and his teacher, Lord Mahaguruji Mary. We invoke for your divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of mercy and compassion, the blessings of forgiveness, forgetfulness, the blessings of spiritual maturity, the blessings of prosperity and immense abundance and success in our lives. Thank you so much for blessing us. In good faith, we thank you. Now, again, put your hands in the blessing position. We will chant Om 3 times and then chant the great invocation. Oh, oh, oh. We are one, we are one, we are one as a group. I am that I am. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotions, I'm not the thoughts. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine love, divine light, divine power. I'm one with God, I'm connected with God, and one with all. There is only oneness. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. Visualize beautiful light entering from the spiritual realms all the way onto the Mother Earth. And visualize this light without exception, magnetizing, covering the entire planet Earth. May all sentient beings be blessed by divine light. So, oh. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. Visualize beautiful pink energy being anchored onto the Mother Earth. May each and every person, without exception, all sentient beings, be divinely blessed by the love of God. Visualize beautiful pink energy going deeper and deeper into the hearts of all the souls, without exception. So be it. All the sentient beings. So be it, so be it, so it is. Visualize these energies going deeper and deeper, especially in the areas where there is war, there is suffering. Allow these energies to heal. All the people who are going through suffering, all the people who have lost their loved ones, all the people who have lost their faith or holding immense pain in their life. May all of them be soothed of their pain. May the compassionate, purifying light help them heal at all levels. So be it. So be it. So be it. So it is. Oh. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. Visualize all the people, all the beings that are having a tough time, taking the right decisions for themselves, for their loved ones, or people of higher order and rank who are responsible for taking bigger and better decisions, especially the head of states. May all of these people be blessed with divine will. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. Oh. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times and bless. Just follow me mentally. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all 8 directions, above and below, be blessed by the universal supreme being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Meling, by all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energies. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. So be it. So it is the task. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 more times to further anchor these energies into the Mother Earth. Along with this, you can visualize all your loved ones as part of this blessing, your important projects. You can also visualize people whom you know who need healing. You can also extend this healing to your family, to your friends, to friends of friends, as many people as you want to. Be aware that the more you share, the more you receive. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum. Om May all your loved ones, especially your spouse, your children, your parents and your in-laws, and your siblings be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. So be it, so be it, so it is. You can also be specific about the blessings if you want. May all your projects be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. So be it, so be it, so it is. May your relationships become more sweet, more warm. May your finances grow. May your jobs be more stable. May it bring a lot of success and name and fame to you. May your health improve. May you evolve and grow emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. May any part of your physical body that requires healing, may the cells of your body regenerate and revitalize. And may your entire being be submerged and healed through the divine light. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. May you be healed at physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. May any blockages that you've been experiencing during this year of Saturn, you can also ask Lord of Karma to specially bless you, heal those blockages in your life. May fresh opportunities, fresh perspectives show up so that you are able to deal with your situations from a new perspective, from a new understanding. So be it, so be it, so it is. May your projects be blessed with rapid and proper success. May all the good karma that you generated during the time of Pitru Paksha, may it be concretize and materialize, creating the best of 2024, the rest of the year for you, which is good at all levels. So be it. So be it, so it is. May the coming days of Navratri, the grace of the goddess, help you connect again with the material reality. May all that you have been trying to create, may the unmanifested energy that you've been trying to create in the form of your dreams, your goals, may it find its shape, may it find its fruition during these 9 days of the goddess. And hopefully we'll do a beautiful session during the Navratri as well. So just focus on anything that your heart truly believes in, truly wants to create. Just absorb the blessings to lay the foundation of those dreams, those goals, those visions in the coming 9 days. And may this energetic push, may this energetic thrust, may this energetic momentum help you propel further and further in the journey of your life, creating beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 2024. May these 3 months that are lined up in 2024 be the best months of the entire year for you, for your family, for your spiritual, for your material, for your relationship, for your health. And may all of you prosper, grow, evolve into your best version. And each of you get back to me saying that, yes, this was the best time of our life. So be it, so be it, so it is the pastor. May all your ancestors who needed healing, may all of them be divinely blessed for their onward journey. Shower them with a lot of love, a lot of inner peace, with a lot of light. And just say, wherever you are, just know that I'm doing my best to help heal my entire family. So please bless me with your grace. And shower me with your blessings so that in this journey of life, I'm able to accumulate so much good karma that I'm able to heal my ancestors. And I'm also able to accumulate massive amount of good karma for the generation that is coming through me. Help me, help you. Thank you. Feel the blessings and grace flowing through you. You can also visualize yourself sitting in the pillar of light energy and just absorbing these blessings. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all the blessings, for all the energies that you're sending towards me and my family, towards my loved ones. Please keep us on track. Please keep our love, light, and power balanced so that we can move through 2024 with utmost grace, with utmost sincerity, hard work, with utmost joy and happiness, effortlessness, ease, and a lot of abundance and success. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord God. Thank you so much. Thank you for healing me. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful meditation. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful session. And thank you to each one of you who is part of this group. To be present, to be able to anchor these energies. May all your goals materialize rapidly and properly. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of my teacher, all is possible for Pastor. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you to all the great great ones, holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels. We thank you all for your priceless blessings. With deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. All the excess energies that my body cannot hold may it be grounded into the Mother Earth through the base of my spine or the base of my feet. May Mother Earth be healed. May Mother Earth be regenerated, revitalized. Blessings be to our Mother Earth. Now just disconnect, cut. Thank you. Thank you to each one of you for the session. You can open your eyes with a big, broad smile. Okay, thank you, everyone. This meditation will be available online. And yeah, if you want to do the meditations, the ancestral healing with the videos, do write to me. It is available for it's a paid meditation. These are available. You can purchase them. Okay. Thank you, Vikas. Thank you, Paradhi. Thank you, Geeta, Balaji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Lots of energy. Thank you, Sumita. Thank you, Shwali. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye, Geeta. Lovely to have